Spin 1038, that's a Pussycat Dolls When I Grow Up. Now, you may have heard yesterday, Illusionists Paul and Jay came in to tell us about the UNICEF fundraiser in Crystal tomorrow, Thursday night. Well, they dropped off a locked bag in which they claim to have foretold today's headlines. They're back to put their money where their mouths are. But first, let's hear a little bit about yourselves, chaps. How did you guys get into becoming illusionists?
Well, I started off as a juggler. I learned how to juggle in college.
Yeah.
And after a year, I headed up the Juggling Society. I became the auditor, and I was performing.
The auditor of the Juggling Society.
I know, it sounds a bit lame, but
it sounds pretty damn lame.
Yeah, but it was a good laugh, and it helped me because I performed, so a lot of people would get gigs from it because I was the auditor. And then I went over to England to perform in Covent Garden, and while I was just in between shows, I was walking around and I saw a kid about my age doing magic, and watched him for 20 minutes. I was blown away, and I said, "Listen, how the hell did you do that? Where can I learn?" So he gave me the book, and ever since then I've just been doing magic.
Wow. And what about yourself, Paul?
I have a bit of a background sob story, to be honest with you, Jonathan. I had a really...
I don't know, just hang on a second, see if we have any sad...
You got a sad sound effect for me?
We haven't got any sad... No, I'm sorry.
know.
You should have let us know. That's like
Should have found a head, should
He doesn't like to milk it, though.
I
He
don't
doesn't
like,
like to milk
I
it.
don't like having a sob story,
then.
it's just part of it. No, because he failed to mention we used to be professional fire performers as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
But I had a bad accident. I got second degree burns on my chest because I was playing with fire, so...
Don't play with fire, isn't that what they say?
Yeah, stop, drop and
That's
roll,
one of the
kids.
stats.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
they
heard
say.
that
The problem was he just wasn't as good as me, to tell you the truth.
No, I was doing a private party and I just got burnt really bad, so I was in hospital for a while.
Did people think it was a joke for a while? Did people
No, well,
go,
someone threw beer at me when it happened actually, so he must have thought it was a joke. I don't know.
Nice joke. Well, sorry, I suppose we shouldn't joke about it, but you're okay. You're
Yeah,
feeling
stuff
fine.
will
You look
happen,
okay. You look okay.
Thanks very much, I'll work out.
T-shirt.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so after that, I was kind of stuck in bed for a while, and I got Jay got me into magic as well. We were friends beforehand, and then next thing you know, we started getting gigs, and we got offered a kind of regular spot in Spirit nightclub in town, which is the Academy now, and we met guys like Frank Jazz. And
Isn't it easy to trick people who are mad out of their faces, though?
It's actually harder. People are a bit
argumentative?
they're a bit argumentative, and they don't want to pay attention. You have to really,
Because they forget everything as well.
So is David playing your god? I saw a photograph of him today. He's going to spend 60 hours upside down, and then he's going to just let himself drop from
he's a god.
New
Yeah,
York.
he is.
He is a god.
He is
David's
quite
the
cool.
man. He's cool.
Don't do that. What he did in that interview, though. You know when he just stops answering questions.
The hands.
Shazam.
Keep my hands down.
So you guys are going to be performing tomorrow night. It's for charity. So give us the details.
Yeah, so on the 25th, which is this Thursday, Ireland's #1 hip hop DJ Frank Jazz and Byron Kambula are hosting Cocktail and Dreams in aid of UNICEF Zimbabwe.
And it's going to be really, really good as well. There's a lot of people performing. Frank Jazz is there. Luke Thomas is going to be performing, and a band called Key West are also there.
Cool.
And all the money goes to charity, which is always really good.
Awesome. So should we get to it? Because I am quite impressed with this. So what happened, if you weren't listening yesterday, is Paul and Jay came in, they gave me a bag where there's a locked balloon inside, and there's a combination on the lock, and I don't know, and I haven't tampered with it, no one's moved it. We've checked the CCTV footage to make sure it's in the middle of the night. So what do I do with this now?
Well,
Yeah, so we dropped it in. It was all fair. No one's tampered with it. You
No.
can verify that as you just did. Right, so you have no way of knowing what the combination is, do you?
No.
and it is a combination lock. There's 4 numbers you can put in on it as well. So if you want, you can just give the lock a few pulls. Make sure that it's not a trick lock or anything.
It's a real lock, yeah.
All right, so Jonathan, we're going to play the dating game, right? It's not you and me going on a date. We're not going to hook you up with a random caller. It's we're going to get a date from you.
Right.
Time. So I want you to think of someone close to you,
Right.
a friend or family member.
Someone you've known for a while,
Yeah.
someone you have a connection to, okay?
Yeah.
And just think about them in your head for a couple of minutes and think their name.
Right, so we want to use their birthday.
Yeah.
So
More actually the year they were born, if you could figure it out in your head, if you're any good at maths. The year they were born.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
I'm rubbish at math.
So, what was the year they were born?
1977.
Right, and whose birthday was that?
That's Dara's birthday.
Darius.
Okay, so what was it? 1977. Now, I would come over, but I don't want to ruin the mic. If you want to just turn the lock around so it says 1977.
Right.
Yeah, try that date in the lock and see if it works.
19. Oh, it's the red line, is it?
Yeah.
19. We're gonna be dead late to news. Tracy's gonna kick my ass.
Sorry, Tracy.
19.
We'll be quick with the next ones.
Yeah. 1977. You see. There's
said
no
it.
way you could have known that.
No.
You said it.
Yeah. That's quite impressive. That's very impressive. Okay, so it's actually opened, and I did actually check it beforehand to make sure it did.
Nice. On
It
the
has
slide,
actually
you
opened with
check.
1977. So I'm already wondering how the hell you did
Now,
that.
are you in a rush, or would you want us to go straight to this prediction?
Yeah, we might be okay. What happens next? I'm
Alright,
already
so
impressed.
open the
What do you
bag.
do?
Open the bag.
Open
There
the
should
bag,
be a
yeah.
balloon and a deck of cards inside it.
Right, there is a balloon inside it.
Okay, put the balloon to one side
balloon's
there
got
and grab
something
out the
in
deck of cards, okay?
Deck of cards. Right now we had Carl Derman from the Star on yesterday, Sunday, and he said, "I'd love to know if you can actually predict the headlines." So
Okay, I'm going to take the deck of cards off you right
Yeah,
there,
take
okay?
the deck of
Alright,
cards, right, we're all gonna have this. We're gonna have this on a video on spin1038.com/the spin if you want to check it out. So,
So,
it's the visual effect of it.
So I want you to clear your mind now.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and build up the image of a card, okay?
Okay, it didn't
So-
take long to clear my mind.
Yeah. So imagine a blank canvas, a blank card, okay?
Yeah.
And you can have two colours. So which colour are you going to go for, black or red?
Red,
Okay, so it's a red card. So you can have two suits, diamonds or hearts.
diamonds.
Okay, so I want you to go for the value now. It's going to be a face card or a number card.
It's a face card.
Okay, so what is the value of the card?
What do you mean?
Well, what is the card itself? Name the whole card.
It's an ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds.
Okay, now before we came in there, we thought Claire might be here as well. We didn't know she'd be away. So what we did was we wrote Claire's name on one card inside this deck.
Right.
And we were going to try and, just throughout the interview, try and put thoughts in your head to get you to name her. What was the card you named?
Ace of diamonds.
The Ace of Diamonds. You're sure? And you're sure you're
Yeah.
with that, Grant? I'm just going to go through these just, okay.
Right. I'm
And
watching
pull
what
out
he's
one
doing.
card, yeah, and you can pull it out. Just take out the Ace of Diamonds and check the back.
And they have Claire's name written on it. How
And
on
I can
earth
actually
did you
show
do
you
that?
that this, if you want to just
This
have a look,
is
there's
the-
no,
it shows
there's no
the
names on
cameras.
any, there's no names on any of the
This-
cards, okay?
Let me see.
There's no names on the faces.
And the fact that you have Claire's name on it makes it very impressive to me. Yes, Ace of diamonds.
Now we're going to move swiftly on.
We've got to move swiftly,
Yeah,
yeah,
if
we're
you
go-
grab me
we're
the
running
balloon
out of
over
time.
Yeah,
there,
if you
okay?
pass the balloon over.
Actually, we'll let Jonathan burst it, will we?
Yeah.
John,
Wanna-
are you able to leave your station there? Or can
Yeah,
Jay,
go on.
if you want to
I'll
go
just
over.
come around. Hold on a second.
Right. Let me leave the mic for a second there.
So this
Actually,
should be
have a
pretty
pin.
impressive because this is Paul and Jay, the illusionists, who have claimed they can foretell today's headlines.
I just want you to
Take a pen, right? And you
take a pen and
Apologies if anyone's too close to the radio. That's not too bad.
So here we go. This is what was in the balloon.
So there's a piece of paper inside the balloon. I saw the piece of paper inside the balloon. If everything has gone according to plan, Jonathan would have opened the lock using Dara's birthday, chosen only the signed card in the desk. Will be speechless after reading the following. Mad Men and John Adams claim a place in Emmy record books. Shelburne and Waterford United have a scoreless game, and there will be a tragedy in Finland, and the Isaac will fall 3.9%. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul and
very
Jay,
much.
absolutely
thank
fantastic.
you.
That is exactly what's in the papers.
We
If
even
anybody-
brought the papers in for you so you can double check.
No, I
that
just-
we're not-
Believe it or not, I actually read the papers for this show. Paul and Jay, thank you very much for joining me in studio.
for
I'm
having us.
very impressed. They will be performing Thursday night in Crystal. All proceeds will be going to UNICEF, so do get down. A good cause, and €20 is not going to break the bank. When we come back, we're going to be talking about breaking the law.